Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Mobile Gundam Lost World Chronicles, or however you call it. Continuing on, we are at the third.
偵察部隊がリトアニア山中にて連邦軍の補給基地とそこに待機中のビッグトレイ級陸戦艇を発見しました。これは内偵から得た情報にあった連邦軍の大規模反攻作戦発動時にデビル将軍が上艦する予定のものと同型のものです。このビッグトレイが本物である確証がなく、連邦軍全体に不穏な動きがあるため、これを強襲するにあたっては大きな戦力は避けないそうです。我が隊単独での基地強襲、ビッグトレイ破壊が今回の任務です。ビッグトレイの破壊後は撤退も許可されていますので、その場の状況で判断してください。
Anyway, as once again usual, seems to be the exact opposite mission of what we had in the Federation side, which was to protect Rebels' big tray. So I've unlocked the F2 Zaku now, and I'm debating whether I want to actually show it off, keep using the goof, since the goof is so freaking handy. But you know, I always want to show off a new suit.
Get on with it!
Alright, fine! I'll just keep going with the goof. Yeesh. I also got an Akai. I don't know why everyone likes the frickin' Akai. Ugly ass fuck. And of course, we start this mission off on Dodai's. Whee! I'm on a flying Dodai bomber, whatever thing. I don't know. God, this is actually kind of boring, even though it's fun. Oh no, enemy! They spotted us! Shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah. I don't use the finger guns that often. They have a really small magazine. But they reload their magazine really quickly compared to other things, other weapons. You don't get much out of it, but you can keep using it over and over and over. And there's the big tray. And suddenly the music's changed. Great. Funny how the Dodai has decided to need to come this close to the primary target now. And I don't think I have been so much as touched. Oh wait, I have. Fucking GM. And of course, I could take out the big tray now. Instead, I decide I'm just gonna take out the weapons so that it can't hit me, while I go hitting everything else. Because, you know, build up your score so that you can have a better rank, so that you can gain better ranks, so that you can unlock better stuff. Whatever that means. Jake Guns and Gursky something or other. They always have names that I can't pronounce. Ken Blender something, and Gursky's and then we have Jake Guns, who I honestly wasn't aware his name was Jake. I thought his name was Dick. Because every time he says his name, it sounds like he's saying Dick. What's not Dick? that's funny. Fucking gun tanks! God, I cut and cut and cut into these fuckers. Pack a frickin' wall up. I should have used them more during the Federation campaign. Die. 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 There. Yeesh. I know you're in there. Come on out! That wasn't actually me who did that, but You know, perfect timing. I would like to have taken credit for that if Garsky hadn't already. Die. Fucking gun turrets. Boost! Boost! You know, I can understand the Goof Customs heat wire a lot more than the original, than the standard Goof's heat rod. I mean, where does it keep that much heat rod? That arm... Its arm... Can it really hold that much of a coiled up... whatever that is? Ugh. Lost Jake. Actually, I'm trying to remember who was it on the Xeon team here that ended up dead. I remember it was Larry who ended up dead around the time on the Federation team. Who was it that died on the side? It wasn't Jake. I remember Jake. He ended up on an HLV, and that's why he wasn't around after a certain point. But I'm sure someone else actually did die. That's kind of what set Ken Blenderface off with his psychotic rampage. I don't remember who. Whatever. Fucking gun tanks! What? Jesus. What the heck was that? What was that noise? Oh, wait a minute. Is it? I think it may be possible to get into a clash in this game, I'm not sure. It's not something that's likely to happen very often against an AI-controlled player. And I guess it's one of those things that has to be perfectly timed. But, are there clashes in this game? I don't know. There might be. Now let's just take out the big tray. So defenseless. And mission complete. Rebel's gonna have a hard time explaining that. Actually, is that Rebel's big tray? Remember this attack was called off for some reason in the mangas. I think because it might have been like a diversion or something, and like they really weren't meant to take out the target. The only reason for this battle was kind of like to waste Xeon resources or something like that. I don't know. Whatever, it's just...
次回出撃より敵の予測耐久力をインジケータに表示します。精度は保証付きですので有効活用してください。
Okay, finally got the life count indicator there. But no, I'm still trying to figure out what was the purpose of that attack. I remember they were supposed to go in and take it out, but then after a certain amount of time they were called off, and then they were told why it was. Get over there! Alright, alright!
我が軍の貴重な物資を輸送中のガウ攻撃空母が連邦軍に捕捉されてしまいました。敵は大胆にも我が方の制圧地区内にて待ち伏せを行うべく部隊を展開している模様です。ガウの飛行ルートの敵部隊を強襲し、ガウが安全圏に離脱するまで護衛するのが今回のミッションです。 ガウが無事に安全圏に到達したら隊長の判断で撤退を行ってください。
Yeah, once again, opposite of the Federation mission that takes place in the same area. I now have a dome, so I'm gonna end up using that. I honestly really should have just kept using the goof, because it's more abusable in the way that it works. Not that Dom is bad overall, it's just that I seem to get more maneuverability out of that little trick that I have with the goof than I do with any other mobile suit. But yeah, we instead of waiting in the canyon to take out the Gao, as we would have on the Federation side, we're the Zeon, so we have to do just the opposite. We have to take out any forces that are going to be nearby that might want to destroy the Gao that's coming through this area. Why there's a Gao coming through this canyon, I'm not quite sure. Fucking gun tanks! Oh god, another one! Ow! Another thing about the Dom that is a little bit, you know, not quite as... that makes it somewhat less significant than the Goof is that it doesn't actually have a shield. It just has an arm. That's not to say it can't protect itself by using the arm, it's just that it's going to be less reliable than if I had a shield. Anyway. Fuck you, Jim! Another good thing is that the Dom can always keep on the move because of its hover thrusters. I'm actually a little bit inquisitive about, you know, the whole workings of Dom, the whatever it is. Because there's a variant of Dom specifically for space, and there's one specifically for the ground. The Dome and the Rick Dome. I'm told the difference is just, you know, one has hover thrusters, one has rocket thrusters. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what sort of distinction there is between them visually. If there is one, I have... It's kind of like the difference between a space use F-type Zaku and a ground use J-type Zaku. Visually indistinguishable from each other, but are for some reason different by definition or something like that. I don't know. And ow! I should not have been standing close to that. Oh god, snipers. Actually, I'm not sure how much in danger the Gao actually is against being taken down by any of the forces that come through here. Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to take on all of these things? Out of my way! Coming through! I'm messing with something Coming through! Make way! Ah, great, I have stuff on my thruster. Come on, fucker. Get you. Get close enough. You know, I whine about this back during the Fetty playthrough. About how all versions of the White Dingo variant of the GM Sniper are exclusive to me, right? Be it the Robot Spirits or that HTUC model. It always annoys me. And then you're probably thinking, why don't I just customize... If you're so into models, why don't you just customize one from the actual retail version? Well, A, because I'm fucking lazy. I don't like doing custom models if I don't have to, and if there's exclusively released one that's already done it, why should I do it? Wah! All that crap. I need to stop messing with this thing. But I think one of the biggest reasons I wouldn't want to do a custom is because of the GM Sniper's Vulcan pod. The custom version used by the White Dingoes has a Vulcan pod, and I'm not quite sure how to replicate something like that easily, or exactly how on earth it goes on the side of that thing's head. Silly, I know. One thing I find rather irritating about playing as the GM Sniper in any other game where it's not based off the White Dingo variant is the fact that it doesn't have a head Vulcan pod. Why did you hit me? Quit gathering. I want to take this guy out. Get out of the way. Cripes. There's a lack of that head Vulcan pod. That and the very unique shield that the White Dingo version uses. I got an S rank despite losing a bunch of health in my shield. That's just friggin' lovely. And replicating that unique shield is gonna take some work.
部隊単位での情報連結の強化により、広域をフォローした疑似的なロングレンジレーダーを表示できるようになりました。これで先手を打って行動できますね。
はじめまして。ダグラス司令付き秘書官のジェーン・コンティです。部隊運営補佐をしています。よろしくお願いします。
Yeah. Next time.